All right, for those of you staying with us on the stream, we're grateful for your company. Let's talk a little bit more about this massive storm system that is now entering the tri-state area. First and foremost, local satellite and radar picture shows the clouds are thick across the region. We have some very light rain showers skirting the coastline right now up through the city into the lower Hudson, but the stronger action still remains to our west and also to our south. As we widen the view, we can show you a little bit more of that activity we see from Brockville in upstate New York all the way back down through West Virginia. Is a pretty powerful line of storms that has sparked numerous severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings today. And then there's another branch of the system. You can see it now lifting up into the Delmarva. This will be the first activity to make its way into the tri-state area tonight. Winds are already gusting 40 miles per hour plus. It's going to be a messy night for us with heavy rain at times, some localized flooding, and those winds. We could see some isolated damage out of the system, but the storm did far worse for our neighbors to the west and southwest. Here's a radar loop since yesterday midday, and you can just see how these storms were raking across the deep south yesterday, meanwhile bringing snow to places like Missouri. For us here tonight, it's those heavy rains and strong winds. Thankfully, we will likely not see a lot of these circles popping up on our satellite and radar picture. These are indicative of storm reports. This storm system has created problems from fires to dust storms that created pileups and caused lives lost. We have seen more than 80 tornadoes as well. Numerous reports of hail, some size baseballs. Here's a look more closely at the trail of destruction that this storm system has left. As of right now, 83 tornadoes reported. That doesn't mean 83 individual tornadoes, but nonetheless, it just gives you the idea of the massive number of people impacted by this storm. In addition, there were 33 fatalities across numerous states, not just to our west, but out to the southwest as well. And these were not just from tornadic activity, but from those dust storms and from the wildfires as well. It's incredibly sad. Locally, we do not expect this level of intensity, but of course, it's still a night that we need to be mindful as we're traveling out and about, because the roadways could be impacted with that localized flooding possible. And we could see some isolated limbs come down, maybe a couple of trees. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but certainly we're not going to experience what our neighbors have over the past couple of days. Let's check it out hour by hour, show you what you can expect. From 10 p.m. tonight through about 5 a.m. tomorrow morning is, again, when I expect this to be at its worst. 9 o'clock, you can see that we're starting to see some more moderate to heavy rain rolling into the region. As we make our way closer to midnight, now we're all seeing some rainfall, some of it heavy. We could see some isolated thunderstorms at this point in time. This is also when most of us are experiencing some of the most powerful wind gusts. 5:30 tomorrow morning, we're not done yet. Heaviest rain is now mainly to the east, a little bit to the south of the city, but most of us are still experiencing steady rain at that kind of beginning of the morning commute. And then through the morning commute, the heaviest rain will stay east of the city, but there's still some shower activity to the north and west. By midday tomorrow, finally, the steady heavy rain looks to completely exit, and we're left with showers lingering until late afternoon, early evening. And then finally, skies start to give way to some clearing, but it is a sluggish go with the cloud cover. Tuesday, it is sunny and beautiful, but of course, St. Patrick's Day, unfortunately, is not going to be so bright. But we needed the rainfall, so hopefully we can steer clear of any damage as a result of the winds. Total rainfall from the system, again, it's a 1 to 2 general total inches of rain, but there is the possibility east and just to the south of the city that those totals could amount to a little bit more. As for the wind gusts, here are our current wind gusts. As of 7:43 tonight, Babylon getting the max gust of 44 miles per hour in the city, 35. And essentially, this is the range with the potential to go maybe a little bit higher than 44, maybe up to 50. As we make our way through the overnight hours, you can see here at 10 p.m., they're still blowing most strongly across the island because there's no restrictions, right? There's no friction rolling over the ocean, so those winds are really cranking over the island. By midnight, we still see the strongest winds to the east, but the rest of us, it's 30 to 35 miles per hour. By Monday morning, the winds are much more subdued. And then as we roll into your St. Patrick's Day afternoon, they'll uptick a little bit, but really the winds are most fierce tonight. 54 degrees overnight, heavy rain at times, some localized flooding, of course, gusty winds. Please be safe tonight. Stay dry tomorrow. After that steady rain exits off the east end by noon, it's still lingering showers for us and a high of 58, and the winds get a little more breezy as we move into the afternoon. Quick look at our 7-day forecast now, so you can see there is light at the end of the storm. 60 and sunshine on Tuesday. Partly partly sunny, 64. I want to highlight Thursday. Spring officially begins Thursday. It's a high of 62. We are tracking another front moving through on Thursday. That might bring us a little bit more in the way of rain, and then we will get knocked back down into the 40s for your Friday. We will continue to bring you live updates as necessary with this latest storm system rolling through the tri-state area. But of course, I'll have your full first alert forecast tonight on CBS News New York at 11, and we'll have all the day's news for you then as well. Please have a safe night, and we hope to have your company through the evening.